But I bought a new house not long ago, and before I could move into my new house, I had to sell my old house, and I was having trouble selling the house. And tell me if you've heard of this. Someone told me that if I would bury a statue of St. Joseph in the front yard, the house would sell. Okay, you've heard of it. I hadn't heard of it, but I would try anything. So I got a statue of St. Joseph. I buried him in the front yard. Unbeknownst to me, my dog dug him up, buried him in the backyard. 2 days later, a lady knocked on my door and wanted to buy the doghouse. And then I finally get moved in, and the first problem I had to deal with was I had this huge ant problem. So I called the pest control guy to come out, and I said, I've got a zillion ants. He said, that's not a problem, because all we have to do is kill the queen, and the workers commit suicide. I said, and you know this because they leave little notes? Or do they climb up on the roof while the fire ants try to talk them down? He said he killed the queen, but I know he didn't because I could still hear show tunes coming from the colony. And then I had a tree blocking my views. I backed out of my driveway, so I called a guy to come and cut the tree. He cuts the tree, and I said, well, that's great, but what about the stump? Oh, sorry, lady. All I do is cut the tree. You want the stump removed, you'll need to call a stump guy. So I find a stump guy. He comes out, he removes the stump, and now I have this giant hole in my yard. So aren't you going to fill in the hole? No, ma'am, I'm just stump guy. You want the hole filled in, you'll need to call a landscaper. So I called a landscaper. I said, look, I'm on my way out of town. Just come in and make it look good. I get home, he's planted a tree. This is my life. It's a vicious cycle. But the worst part of being gone so much is that I miss my animals. I rescue animals all the time. I have 4 dogs and a cat. My friends call me the Animal Avenger because I'm always rescuing something. And they don't even have to be cute. I help possums cross the road. Every time I see a herd of cattle, I yell, move to India. But my kitty I rescued from a dumpster, brought him home, named him Sky, but after I had him for about 6 months, I changed his name to Ted Bundy. He and the neighbor cat, John Wayne Gacy, they go on these killing sprees, and then they drag these half-dead critters to my door, and now I have to try and rescue them. I mean, do you know how hard it is to resuscitate a mole? Come on, breathe. And it's not just pets, it's all animals I love. And I recently got to go on this behind-the-scenes tour of our local zoo, and it was so cool because we got to get up close and personal with the animals. And they brought out a little red panda for us to pet. And legend has it that I pushed down a little girl to get to the panda. Which is completely false. I did not push down a little girl. I just beat her to the front of the line, fair and square. I didn't push her, I just won. Not my fault, she had a short little stride. And then later they brought out a baby fox and said, does anybody want to hold the fox? And that's when I pushed her. Because I had to get to that fox. And I could hear her crying. She said, Mommy, I wanted to hold the fox. I said, well, now here's a good chance for you to learn that you don't always get what you want. It's a teaching opportunity. And not long ago, I had this wonderful experience. I was down in Miami, and I swam with the dolphins. It was so cool. Well, actually, it was only one dolphin, and that was a former dolphin. I had a similar experience with a saint. Some people just realize we're talking football. Hey, everybody, I'm Karen Mills. Thanks so much for watching my clip. And now you can watch my entire special for only 99 cents. If you'll just click here, you'll get the show in its entirety. Or you can just watch more comedy clips from me and my fellow comedians. Just click here, and there's more comedy to come.